Hi guys, I'm back with another tactic test, but this one's one of my own. It's an FMDNA tactic. If you want to download this tactic, the link for it will be in the description below. And if you can't download it for any reason, I will run over the tactic near the end of the video. It's called Divide and Conquer. Asymmetrical, really. Well, we got the complete forward on the left-hand side a little bit, and we got our advanced forward down the middle. Also plays, we've got a full-back on the left-hand side, so he's going to get forward, but not too far. And we've got Mazzala in the central there to cover the wings just in case we need anyone out there. So we shouldn't be overrun on the left-hand side, even though it looks a bit weird. And the right-hand side, we've got a full-back attack with an inverted winger cutting inside. So going forward, we should score a lot of goals. That's what I'm hoping anyway. And defensively, we should be pretty strong. As long as we score more than the opposition, that's the main aim. It's a positive as well, so we're not going attacking. I've chosen Reading from League One. Also two other teams, but Reading League One got relegated from the Championship last season, and they start off with -4 points deduction. So we got a long way to get promoted back to the Championship, but can we do it? You will find out later on in the video. Also two other teams, one being Villarreal from La Liga, a very good team. Season preview, finished 4th in their league. This is their best league without restrictions. What can we do? Can we finish 4th? Can we win the Copa del Rey? That would be fantastic. Can we win anything else? And also in League 1, we've got Lille, who are season preview to finish 10th, I believe 10th in their league. So this is going to be interesting. Like I say, 3 different sort of teams. Not really. We ain't got Real Madrid. We're not choosing a Liverpool, Man City, or anyone like that. If we were one of those teams with this tactic, I'm sure we would do so much better in this test. But trying to mix up a little bit just to show what it does with a middle of the road sort of team. So that's it. You've seen 3 teams that we're going to test this tactic with. We're going to start with Lille, so let's check out their results. So here we go. We're going to look at player stats first, but before that, I really do love looking at this screen. All these green lines, they've got this tactic down. And for any tactic, I would recommend when you put a new one in, play some friendlies in the tactic. Firstly, of a lower league team, get a couple of wins up, bring up the dynamics. That always really dynamics and confidence in this game for players is a real big thing. So play some friendlies with a lower league team with a new tactic just to get it up. So because you don't want to say you've lost 10 on the bounce and then you're going to put a new tactic in. You don't want to just shove it in. You want to play a lower league team just so they get back to winning ways for dynamics, and also they feel they get used to this tactic. And my team, my players have, and that's what you want to do. So when we look at the player stats, goals front, David has scored the most goals for us with 18 goals, actually joint. But he would have scored more. He did pick up an injury, and he was injured for quite a while as well. We've got 18 goals from the other striker. We've got 12 goals from the inverted winger. We got 13 goals from the Mazzala. We got 9 goals from the central midfielder on attack, and we got 6 goals from defensive midfielder on support. So we are scoring a lot of goals. Where did we finish in the league? 2nd place with Lille. Season preview to finish 8th and 9th is very good. 69 points, goals of 40. We lost 7, drew 6. We won 21 with some really, really good results. When we look at player stats, well, they're covered mostly by PSG. It's Ligue 1, and that's what you will find when you do a tactic test in Ligue 1. Unless I was PSG, we would be top of nearly everything here, but with Lille, we're not so much. But what we are doing very well in is yellow cards. This has got get stuck in on. Please, if you feel you're picking up too many yellow cards, take that off. And some positions got tackle hard on as well. So if you feel like a certain player has picked up a yellow card early in the game, go into that position and take tackle harder off as well and get stuck in off as well, because you don't want them getting sent off. That's just a tip. Or sub them off. That's most really your best bet as well. Team overview, most points per game, we got a 2.03. Most goals, we're in 2nd place, it was 79. So we are scoring a lot of goals, especially with PSG being in this league. 79 goals, 2nd place is fantastic. Most shots for, 5th place here with 425. Fewer shots against, 8th place here with 319. Most clean sheets, 8th place here, 10 clean sheets for the season. And fewest conceded, 5th place here, only conceded 39 for the season. But I don't want to keep mentioning it. Lille, this is good stats with Lille. When we look at the competitions, how well did we do? Well, we got knocked out in the round of 16 in Europa League. But the Coupe de France, we went on to win it, beating Marseille in the final 5-4 in extra time. With this, like I said about PSG, you need someone to do you a favour, knocking PSG out. But we've done ourselves a favour because we beat them in the semi-final on penalties. If I bring this up a little bit, you can see here that we won it 5-3 on penalties. They had 10 shots to R3, and you can see here Mbappe also missed the penalty as well. So we got a little bit lucky. Let's look at the data hub. Let's go to general. Goals per game, we got a 2.32. Conceded per game, a 1.15. Expected goals against per game is a 1.21. Defensively, we're not the strongest, but as long as we score more goals than the opposition, you'll be absolutely fine. Shots per game were more. Shots on target ratio is more as well. Just lacking a little bit of passing and tackles one ratio. But that, with Lille, is it. And I'm pretty pleased with them results. Like I say, I wanted to mix up a bit. I want to choose 3 teams where you're not expected to win the league, and we've won the Coupe de France as well. So we picked a trophy up, and we're going to be playing Champions League football next season. So we're doing very well. Next up, let's see how Villarreal get on. Yet again, we're going to start with player stats first, and I'm loving the lines, but goals are coming from Moreno with 26 goals. And then the other striker's got 16 goals. Pino's got 12 as a veteran winger. We've got 6. We've got 15 from the central midfielder on attack. So again, we're scoring a lot of goals. But where did we finish in the league? 4th place, 75 points. When I first looked at it, I thought, oh, I was a little bit disappointed. I was expecting more. I was hoping that we would cause an upset, maybe get second again, or maybe even win the league. But Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, it's going to be tough. And in the end, actually, I'm pretty pleased because we're only 9 points away from Real Madrid and 8 points away from Barcelona. A goal difference of 28. We did lose 7 games. We drew 9 and we won 22 with some good results. Average rating wise and goals, we're not in the top 3. But what we are in the top 3 is yellow cards. So yet again, just be careful on the yellow cards front. If you need to, get stuck on off. Team overall view, what do we have? Points per game, we got a 197, which is great. Goals, we are scoring a lot of goals. 73 goals, only 3 goals less than Barcelona in the league. Most shots for, we're in 3rd place here, 478. Fewer shots against, 4th place here with 293. Most possession, 8th place here with 52%. Most clean sheets, joint 4th place here with 12. Fewest conceded, we're in 5th place here, conceding 45 for the season, which actually defensively is not too bad. It's not quite Real Madrid standard, but it's not bad for Villarreal. Competitions then, what did we do? Well, Europa League, we finished runner-up. It's Liverpool in the final, which is always gonna be hard. And in the Copa del Rey, we lost against Barcelona. If I bring this up as well, we lost 6-4 on aggregate. We look at the data hub, what do we have? We look at the general one. Goals per game, we got a 1.92. If I can get rid of that. Goals per game, 1.92. Conceded per game, a 1.18. Expected goals against, a 1.11. It's about what we're seeing. A little bit less on the goals front, which is a surprise really because we did score a few goals. But then again, I don't think even Barcelona or Real Madrid scored as many goals as I expected them to score. Shots per game, a load more than the average at 12.58. Shots on target ratio is a 44.14. And a little bit low on the pass completion and tackle 1 ratio. All in all, not too bad with Villarreal. I'm a little bit disappointed. I was hoping for a little bit more in the results front. But when I think about it, Villarreal, 4th place, Champions League football next season, runner-up in the Europa League, getting to the semi-final of Copa del Rey. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty pleased with this tactic with them. Last team we're going to test it with, and with a -4 deduction, let's see what we can do with Reading. So before we get into the last team and see how well they get on, let's look at this formation in detail. So what we got? We've got a sweeper, keeper, and defend. There will be some add-on instructions, so pause it when need be. We got a fullback on support. On the right-hand side, we've got a fullback on attack. We've got a ball-playing defender on defend, alongside another ball-playing defender on defend. We got a defensive midfielder on support. We got a Mazzala on attack. We got a central midfielder attack. On the right-hand side, we've got a veteran winger attack. Up front, we've got advanced forward attack. And to the left of him, we've got a complete forward on attack. Tactical style, basically just copy everything here. Mentality positive. In possession, what do we have? Attack and width fairly narrow. Focus down the left. Focus down the right. Passing directness much shorter. Tempo higher. Time wasted never. Low crosses. Run at defence. In transition, what do we have? Counter press, counter, dispute to the flanks. Out of possession, what do we have? We've got a high press line of engagement, a much higher defensive line. Trigger press much more often, prevent short goal kick distribution, get stuck in, take that off if you need it, if you're picking up too many yellow cards, and step up more. And that is the tactic. Now, let's look at our final results. And we're going to start with player stats again, and I'm loving the lines again. But this time, look at this. I don't know how to say his surname. We're just going to call him Calvin because that's his first name. He's a 1.5 star complete forward, but he's actually much better than that. He's 4-star, 5-star potential as an advanced forward, but as a complete forward, he's only 1.5 star, and he scored 29 goals out of 32 appearances, 18 as a super sub. Next striker has got 16 goals, 21 goals, 8 goals, 22 goals from the central midfielder attack. So again, we're scoring a lot of goals, but not just that. We won the league with 94 points. You add on the 4 points that we got deducted, that would be 95 points. Goal difference of 58. We only lost 5 games all season. We drew 14 and we won 27 again. 6-0 there, 4-0 against Port Vale. Some good results. We've got the second top goal scorer in the league. We've got the best performer in the league, which is Calvin again with a 7.28. Wings got third place in the most assists. And yellow cards, we've got the top 3. So if you feel you're getting too many, get stuck in off and tackle harder off as well, because you don't want anyone getting sent off. We look at some team stats now. Most points a game are 1.98. Most goals. We knew we were going to be quite high up here because we scored. You could tell by them player stats, we scored a lot of goals, 113. Most shots for. Joint second place here was 629. Fewest conceded, 4th place here, 416. And most possession, we're on it as well, 5th place with 54%. Most clean sheets, 3rd place here was 17, which is the best so far defensively. Fewest conceded, joint 7th place here, conceding 55 for the season. Competitions, let's take a look. But quarter-final of the FA Cup against Man City, actually, it's not bad. 3rd round against Colchester in the Carabao Cup, and then we got knocked out in the Southern Section 3rd round by Bristol Rovers. But the league, 91 points is the main thing. Data Hub, what do we have? Goals per game are 2.46. Conceded per game are 1.20. Expected goals against are 1.22. Shots per game higher than the average of a 13.67. And so is shots on target ratio. And pass completions a little bit lower. And tackles won is dead on the money of the average for the league. With Reading, 91 points. Clear of getting automatic promotion. We've done very, very well. -4 points deduction as well, like I said. And that striker scoring 24 goals, even though he doesn't like playing as complete forward, he scored a lot of goals. Thank you so much for watching. I do really appreciate it. If you can do me the biggest favor, leave a like on this video. And if you want to see a certain formation or certain tactic, I do have a tactic test league as well going on. Put that in the comments below. Thank you again, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you then.